up, you guys? My name is Asha, and today I have a story time for you guys. Kinda. Today I'm going to be telling you about the kind of stupid customers that I ran into working at the fuel center of a grocery store. Now, a little bit of backstory on this is the kind of fuel center that I worked in. It was like a little box, and there was like a window, and I spoke to customers through like a speaker system, and there was like a little bucket that had a very bright red sign on it that said lift flap. The first kind of people that I would like to talk about are the people that when they get out to this fuel center, their brains just shut off and they forget how glass works. There were so many of them that tried to shove their money at me through the glass. Like, how is that supposed to work? I don't think that's how that works. But there were so many people that tried to shove money through glass. Mind you, this is bulletproof glass. It is like this thick. They tried to shove their money through it instead of putting it in the bucket like it's supposed to. A very specific story on this is my coworker at the time. I don't work there anymore. But my coworker at the time, he told me a story about how this guy was paying with card at the window. Same rule applies. You put it in the bucket and we slide it inside. So anyway, this guy, he goes to, he looks confused, and he doesn't know how to give the guy, my coworker, his card. So he's just standing there like looking confused, holding his card, and my coworker decided to be an asshole to see what this guy would do if he just held out his hand. So he held out his hand by the window, and this guy rams his card so hard into the glass that it literally broke his card in half. I don't know how people could be so stupid, and I don't know what was on this guy's mind to think that that was even remotely gonna work. Like, I don't know what he thought was gonna happen, but he broke his card in half trying to ram it through bulletproof glass. The next kind of people that I would like to talk about is the people that park on the wrong side of the pump. So, you know, your car, most cars have like an indicator by your like gas meter, and it'll tell you what side your gas cap is on. So some people will park on the wrong side. Most people will realize this, and they will get back in their car and go park on the right side of the thing. However, I witnessed, and I have a picture of, and I'm not going to insert it because it would give away the name of the place that I work, but I do have a picture of a guy that decided it was too much work to turn his car around or to go to a different pump. So he just took the hose and stretched it as far as he could and still like pumped his gas, even though the hose was here and then his car was on the wrong side. I have to stress that this is actually really horrible, and he could have very easily, if he tugged too hard on the hose, could have just pulled it out, because there is a safety feature at our gas station that if like somebody drives away with the pump still in their gas tank, which also has happened on multiple occasions, it's usually elderly people, so at least I'll give them that. It has a safety feature that it'll just pop off if it's pulled too hard. So these people are too lazy to get in their car and turn it around, so that they just risk breaking things. Like, really? You can't just not do that maybe a little bit? And the next kind of people I want to talk about are the people that try to run their cards at the pump in the receipt printer. I can't understand how this happens, because there's literally like a little diagram right under the card reader that tells you how to run your card, like which way to put it in. On top of that, there are so many people that put in their card the wrong way, and they're like, I can't get my card to run, so they'll come up to me and I'll go outside to help them. Most of the time, because I don't feel like dealing with it, I'll just take their card and I'll do it myself. And a lot of people are like, oh, I didn't know that's how you put it in. Like, really? There's a diagram like 3 centimeters below this stupid card reader thing. Like, what? How do you not know how to put your card in there? Really? So anyway, there was this one guy that I had to go out there and spend like 10 minutes of my time trying to dig this guy's card out of the receipt printer, which is very far below the card reader, and it's very obviously not somewhere you're supposed to put your card. But this guy shoved his card so far in the receipt printer that I had to spend 10 minutes of my shift just digging this guy's card out of the freaking pump because he didn't know what he was doing. And at that point, you shouldn't even be able to drive if you can't basic, like, logic, get gas. Some of these people, it just got me so infuriated at a point that, like, when 50 people will come up to me and tell me that their card's not working and it's just because they're not running it right, it just pissed me off to the point that I would just sit there in the kiosk while I was waiting for customers and just, like, scream about it to myself. It was horrible. Don't work at a gas station. People are just unnecessarily stupid. The next kind of people are the people who cannot, for the life of them, figure out what pump number they're on, or the people that just don't even care to try. There were so many people that came up to the kiosk and they would put their money or put their card in the little bucket and they'd just be like, that one. I want 20 on that one. What one? There's like 5 cards over there. I can't read your mind. And then when they try to figure out the number, they're like, the one on the other side of 3. Is that 5? No, it's either 2 or it's 4. How is the one on the other side of 3 5? Are you fucking kidding me? I can't fathom how these people work. Aside from that, it's common knowledge that the person in the kiosk needs to know what number of pump to put your money on. Why would you not look at the number before you go up there? Or at least walk back and go figure it out and then come back? No, a lot of people are just I think it's is it 3? Is that the one? I don't know. You're the one that parked there. And the last kind of people I would like to talk about are the people who will come up to the kiosk and they're like, I can't pump my gas. It's not working. I put the nozzle in my car and it's not doing anything. And I go out there and the buttons for the fuel grade for you to select are literally blinking at you. I don't know how people miss this, but before you put gas in your car, you kind of have to tell the machine what kind of gas you're putting in your car. It's sitting there blinking please select your fuel grade, and they just don't understand. It's just so frustrating. So what I would like you guys to take away from this is to please, for the love of God, try to use your brain. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. As always, leave a like and comment down below and let me know what kind of content you'd like to see in the future. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye!